Hi there, Maggie here from the Cool Panda, and today I'm taking you along with me as we explore how to make the absolute most of your cruise stop in Puerto Vallarta. This is one of my favorite ports in Mexico, and if you plan it right, it can easily become the highlight of your entire cruise. So let's jump in. Planning your perfect Puerto Vallarta day. Whenever I visit Puerto Vallarta on a cruise, I always start with a little bit of planning. It doesn't take much, just a few smart choices, but it makes such a big difference. The first thing I do is check our docking schedule. Most ships stay in port for about 6 to 10 hours, which is honestly a golden window. You can do a lot in that time. Once I know how long we'll be there, I start prioritizing. There's so much to see and do, and I like to make sure I hit the things I know I'll love. For example, I always take a stroll along the Malecon. It's this gorgeous oceanfront boardwalk filled with sculptures, street performers, artwork, and the kind of views that make you stop mid-sentence. Then there's El Pitillao, one of my favorite spots for authentic tacos. These are the real deal, made from recipes passed down by local families for generations. And if I'm in an adventurous mood, a jungle canopy tour with Vallarta Adventures is incredible. Their zip lines are thrilling, super safe, and perfectly timed for cruise passengers. And let me tell you, good logistics matter. Puerto Vallarta's cruise terminal is only about 15 minutes from downtown, so it's ridiculously easy to get anywhere. Still, booking your excursions ahead of time is a total lifesaver. It saves you time, money, and avoids all that should we or shouldn't we indecision once you're already on vacation. Honestly, a little planning isn't just smart. It's the secret to making your Puerto Vallarta stop the highlight of your whole cruise. What I pack for a Puerto Vallarta shore day. Let's talk packing, because shore days can feel totally different depending on what you bring. I've learned, sometimes the hard way, that the key is versatility and comfort. Puerto Vallarta is warm year-round, with temperatures usually in the mid-80s, so I always pack lightweight layers. Here's what's always in my bag. Comfortable walking shoes, especially if I'm exploring Old Town or wandering the Malecon. A swimsuit and towel. I usually wear my swimsuit under my clothes because you never know when you'll want to jump in the water, especially at Playa Los Muertos. Serious sun protection, sunscreen, sunglasses, and a hat. That UV index doesn't play around. A reusable water bottle. I always go through at least a liter of water. Light layers like a shawl or rain jacket, perfect for sunset breezes or little jungle detours. A bit of cash in pesos. So many local vendors are cash only, and having pesos makes everything easier. When I'm prepared, I can relax and enjoy every minute without worrying that I forgot something. Activities I always recommend. Puerto Vallarta is one of those places where you truly cannot get bored. Whether you're into adventure, culture, food, or just soaking up the scenery, there's something magical waiting for you. Some of my favorites. Strolling the Malecon. More than 30,000 visitors check it out every year, and it's easy to see why. Art, music, views, it's the heartbeat of the city. Exploring Old Town, Zona Romantica. Think cobblestone streets, little galleries, colorful buildings, and some of the best cafes in town. Zip-lining through the jungle. If you love a good thrill, Vallarta Adventures has a 97% satisfaction rating for a reason. Taste testing your way through the city. Fresh ceviche, birria tacos, tequila tastings. Yes, please. Every one of these gives you a beautiful taste of Puerto Vallarta without feeling rushed. Cruise-friendly, time-smart activities. When you've only got 6 to 8 hours ashore, knowing what's actually doable makes a huge difference. Here are the things that work perfectly with a cruise schedule. The Malecon Boardwalk. You can spend 20 minutes or 2 hours and have a great time. Los Muertos Beach. Golden sand, great vibes, and delicious beachside food. Ziplining. The excursions here are specifically timed for cruisers. Snorkeling at Los Arcos Marine Park. A gorgeous underwater world. Whale watching, December to March. Over 25,000 humpbacks pass through the bay. Stand-up paddleboarding. Easy to fit in, easy to learn. These are high-impact, low-stress experiences, perfect for a limited schedule. The culture and cuisine that make Puerto Vallarta special. Puerto Vallarta's culture is one of my favorite parts of visiting. The city is vibrant, welcoming, and full of flavor. I love stopping at the Mercado Municipal Rio Cuale. It's buzzing with local vendors selling hand-woven goods, jewelry, artwork, and food that makes you stop and close your eyes with that oh wow moment. If you're a foodie, prepare to fall in love. Birria tacos, fresh ceviche, local tequila tastings, everything here tastes fresh and full of heart. I always say that eating in Puerto Vallarta is like learning the history of Mexico one bite at a time, where I find the most authentic food. If you really want the best flavors of Puerto Vallarta, head where the locals go. Try Mercado Rio Cuale, tortillas hot off the comal, Isla Cuale Flea Market. Arrive early for tamales or sopes. Mariscos El Güero, legendary ceviche, and unbelievably fresh oysters. And if you want someone to guide you, food tours here are amazing. 92% of guests say the highlight is discovering hidden gems they would never have found on their own. Trust me, following the aromas will never steer you wrong in Puerto Vallarta. Getting around easily. One of the things I love most about Puerto Vallarta is how easy it is to get around. Transportation is inexpensive, reliable, and everywhere. Taxis are plentiful right at the cruise terminal. Local buses cost less than $1 and give you a fun, authentic experience. Uber is available and usually very affordable. Most places you want to visit are within a 20-minute ride from the port, so you can pack a lot into your day. Buses, how I navigate transportation like a local. Here's how I usually get around. Taxis. I always confirm the price before I get in. A ride to the Malecon or Los Huertos Beach is normally $5 to $12. Buses. Super cheap, easy, and a great way to feel like part of the city. They always make me smile. Great when I want quick pickup and clear pricing. Knowing these little details lets you enjoy more time exploring and less time worrying about how to get around. Making the most of limited time ashore. If I'm being honest, the hardest part of a Puerto Vallarta cruise stop is that it always feels too short. You could spend a week here and still find new things to explore. That's why I start with one simple question. What kind of day do I want? Do I want cultural immersion, high adventure, a foodie journey, pure relaxation? Once I choose that, the rest falls into place. Popular excursions fill up quickly, so booking early always pays off. A little planning turns a rush day into a memorable one. My top tips to maximize your experience. Here's exactly how I get the most out of every visit. Plan ahead. Book top excursions early. Start early. Beat the crowds at the Malecon and the markets. Go local. Skip the tourist shops. Find the hidden gems. Mix adventure and relaxation. Balance the energy of the day. Carry pesos. Trust me, it makes everything easier. And one last piece of advice I always tell travelers. Approach Puerto Vallarta with curiosity. Try something new, talk to someone local, and give yourself permission to enjoy every moment. That's how you create vacation memories you'll be talking about for years. So that's how I make the most of every Puerto Vallarta cruise stop, and now you can too. I hope these tips help you plan the perfect day ashore. This is Maggie from the Cool Panda, and I'll see you on our next adventure.